How can you build your business in less than 48 hours? I am Teeth Bro, and I'm going to show you. You can make more than $50 in less than 48 hours. So, there is 4 steps. There is P, 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 and S. And I'll go to those in a second. There's 3 reasons why you clicked on this video. Number 1, your parents kicked out of your allowance and you want to make money. Or number 2, you still have your allowance but you want to hit more money with it. Or number 3, you've never had an allowance but you want to make money to buy your new favorite video game. So, all those reasons are really good reasons. So now let me explain the P, 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 and S. Now, P, the first P stands for plan. Before you even start a business, you need to plan it out. You have to, here's an example. So write in your notepad like how you're gonna want it and put your name right here. That isn't actually theme marks. I just put that there just to have fun with it. And then make it like candy. So plan it out in your head how you want it. The basic setup is like have a little sign that says your name and then like the candy palace or like the candy cave or something snappy and cool, and that's supposed to be me. I'm sorry, I really draw bad. And then you have like buckets of candy and bags of candy, and you got the table, and then you have the thing, and then you have to write down the prices. So that you have to come up with a plan. If you don't have a good plan, your thing's not going to work. If you don't have a good plan, great job. Your thing's probably most likely to work. So now, the plan. You have to work on something called a profit. What is a profit? Profit is basically, so let's say you buy something with $20. Let's say you have $20 and you buy candy with it that you're going to sell. So if you don't make, let's say you have it all set up, everything's ready, people come, they're buying it like crazy, and you make more than $20. Then minus that, the $20 that you spent, and you get your profit. If it's less than $0, you didn't make any profit. And that's like the whole point of business. You have to make a profit. Profit is like the number one thing you need to do. So yeah. And also, now the second P, preparation. Preparation. Preparation is basically you're setting everything up and you just have all the candy in boxes, they're all sorted, um and then it's all ready and everything. So anyways, you're gonna want bags like this, and just like you can buy these in Walmart. They're just snack size bags. They're really tiny, like extremely tiny. Just compared to my hand, you probably don't know what my hand size is. It's pretty small. Um, and then if you have like bulk candies like this much of jelly beans, you can just count out like 10 or just like a handful of jelly beans, and you just throw them in there. You probably sell this for like $1 or $2 with this economy. So, anyways, you just fill a lot with these jelly beans, and then you just sell them off for not that over. Just don't sell them really overpriced because people don't want to buy overpriced stuff, which kind of makes sense. So always use these baggies. You can buy 100 of them for like $5 at Walmart. So let's just say, always buy dye-free candy. A lot of kids are going dye-free right now, so it's best if you buy like Trader Joe's candy. Trader Joe's is a company that sells dye-free candy. So always buy Trader Joe's stuff. It's extra helpful, and you can also buy chocolate. Doesn't really have any dyes in it, so also you can buy like Milk Duds and Sneakers, and also you can buy some Joyride. That's another brand that doesn't use food dyes by a popular YouTuber named Ryan Trahan. And you also got the High 2 And also you can sell Feastables, which is Mr. Beast's company, and a bunch of other ones like this, Trader Joe's, and like Welch's gummies. They stopped using guys a little while ago. And also Black Forest. These guys I always like because they got really good gummies, gummy bears. So anyways, that is the second P, preparation. So what you're gonna want to do is pour all the candy you have, all of it. And once you have all those poured out, I'm just showing this as an example. You should have more than this. Then take a few cardboard boxes that your parents don't need and just throw all your bulk candy in there. Ones that have wrappers or like boxes like Milk Duds or like wrappings like these weird caramel things I have. Just throw them all in a box. Make them look as professional as possible. There you go. Now you got your candy here. Now, oops, okay, way. Okay, now, if you have Trader Joe's candies that come in boxes kind of like this, what you're going to want to do is find some Ziploc bags and just bag those up. I'm going to have to go grab some real fast. I'll be right back. You're also going to find tiny bags kind of like this size and then just fill them up with candy. Like, let's say you have a bunch of jelly beans. You have a ton of jelly beans from like Easter or something. Also, how are you supposed to get this candy? So, this is where the parents come. So now, ask your parents if you could take out a loan. A loan is basically when you're borrowing money from your parents and then you'll pay them back later. This is super helpful. It also works with banks. That's how also sometimes parents get their money to like buy a house or something. So, loans are really helpful. So like, let's say $20, Mom, can I have $20? And if she says no, that's okay. You can just go mow the lawn and you'll still get the $20. So you ask Mom, can I have $20? And then you'll say, Mom, this is a loan. I'll pay you back later. And then she's gonna ask for interest. What is interest? What the heck's interest? Interest is basically like after a while she charges more for using her money instead of making your own money. If you don't want interest, just go mow the lawn, please. But she might charge a little bit of interest. Interest is like a small percentage of the $20. So maybe like $1. You'll have to give her $1 extra, but $1 isn't that much if you're making a ton of money off this $20. So let's say you make $30 after everything. Then you can pay her $21 back and you make $10 out of just using your mom's money and your effort. It's genius. So that's how you get your candy, and then you buy the candy with those $20 your mom gave you. It's really smart. Always, always do loans. But if your parents don't let you, just go mow the lawn. So now, let's go back. Now, that makes us come to the third P, the place. The place is a really, really, really big piece. If you don't have the right location and you're not going to make enough money, then you have to try a really, really good place that there's a lot of people who want candy, especially at your school or like at a concert or like somewhere else that you could sell people who want candy, who are hungry for candy. Sell it to your friends at school. That's a really big one. If you're still going to like middle school or like elementary school, and what you're gonna want to do is just say, "Hey, I got candy. Who wants to buy it?" And then they'll tell their friends, and then they'll bring money, and then you'll make $100 in days. Very, very simple process. You just have to find the place. So now that comes us up to the S step and the show. So now you have to set everything up. Let's say you have a bag of candy on there. You got buckets of candy, and you say, okay, you have a big giant sign showing all the prices and everything, and then you just say, hey, I got candy selling, and people will just come flowing in because they're like, ooh, candy. Don't mind if I do. So they'll do that, and then that moves us on to the show. The show is a big main thing. The show, when everything happens, You never, ever, 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 ever leave your stand unless you have someone watching it. Let's say you leave your stand to go check out another friend's stand. Well, people can come and steal your candy. And you do not want them stealing your candy. And why am I using candy as an example? Because candy is just so popular and so tasty that you're more likely to sell candy instead of like books. Like, who wants a book, for crying out loud? Like, you're at school. There's already a lot of books. I mean, we got libraries full of books. So don't never use books as a thing. I'm just saying that because mainly always use candy because it's super easy to buy and you can buy it bulk and it's super easy. So now back to the show. Then people will steal your candy and you're not going to be happy about that because that's lost profit. Lost profit is basically when people take your stuff and you're losing profit from it. That's what lost profit is, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check though. Um, but and then you also have and then and then you can hire a friend to come in for you while you're going to look at stuff. Never ever ever do it for make your friends do it for free. They have to have a price, otherwise they're probably gonna eat the candy themselves because who doesn't want candy, for crying out loud. So definitely 100% always pay your hiring if you want to go look at something else. I always do. If you like this video, please subscribe or like, share with your friends. And that's all from me. Go check out my other videos. I will be making more very soon. I have a Tootsie Roll video where I ate 5 gross things with a Tootsie Roll that will be coming out very, very soon. It's probably already out. Just go watch it, please. And that is it from me, guys. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!